What is it?
This BD Nate, what's up?
Where you at?
I'm at the RapDen, nigga. Hey, pop out.
Well,
What's good, what's good, man? We got our boy BD Nate in the motherfucking building. What's poppin', my boy?
Shit, nothing chillin'.
Man, the RapDen welcomes you, man. The RapDen definitely welcomes you, man. Before we get started, man, I see you done lit up a fat blunt of that good Zaw. What you puffin' on tonight? What's the strain?
That Gelato Platinum K.
Okay. I see that Gelato Platinum K. No pooch, my boy said. That's a fat guard too, boy. Look like you put about a 3.5 in that hole.
Shit. My girl rolled. She my blunt roller.
That real. That boy got a personal blunt roller. Shouts out to this girl behind the scenes with the blunt roll, fat,
Yes,
no
man.
skimpies. But listen, before we get into this bitch, man, I see you got your cup right there, man. That bitch look real cool. Let's take a little toast, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this bitch started. So, listen, man, first and foremost, man, this segment of the RapDen is sponsored by Papo's Pop-Up Shop and Exotic Pop, Aloha Liquor Store. Make sure, which is the flyer that's right there that y'all can't see right now, but make sure if you're an artist, you go to Aloha Liquor Store. If you do and spend $100 or better, you will get two free drinks out that bitch. And all the artists that come through that bitch and spend $100 or better, they will promote your music in the store for a week straight for free. So that's a big thing for artists. Make sure y'all pull up at Aloha Liquor Store right there on University. This segment is also sponsored by Fragrant Candle Co., which the candle is sitting up here on our right of us, our left of y'all, and 43rd White Chest Bleed Lotions, which is right in front of you too. So if you are ashy, make sure you take a little bit of that lotion before we get this bit cranking up, and we gonna crank up just like that. Also sponsored at Straight Up and Down like 6 o'clock Studios. And listen, BD Nate, what's poppin', my guy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So where'd you get the name BD Nate from?
It's a funny story. Back when I was in high school, basically my dad used to call himself like Big Daddy or something like that. So I used to think shit was funny, so I started calling myself Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Nate. Oh no, I thought it was something else, but go ahead, keep going.
So, back when I first started rapping, I got a shirt, and I got Big Daddy Nate on the back of the shirt. I went to this chicken house that I was fucking with, beating the back end. She seen the back of the shirt and yelled out, "Big Daddy Nate."
I'm dead. Come on, man.
Shit, bro. I said, hey, that gotta be the name, bro.
That's the name.
That gotta be the name. But I said, I can't call myself Big Daddy. That shit sound weird.
That bitch do sound weird, especially for me saying it. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna just say BD.
You feel me? So at the child, I said, man, fuck, hey, BD Nate, bro. Fuck it. So,
that real, man.
That name came up.
That real, dog. You know, I thought it would get like gang affiliated. Do anybody be thinking that?
A lot of people do.
A lot of niggas think, you know, they be like, oh, what's up? They try to dap you up and with the boom, boom, boom.
To clarify, I do not bang.
That real. That real. I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people do, because when they hear it, most people, I ain't gonna lie, most people do think I mean baby daddy too. And I do got kids, so it ain't a lie, but
okay.
That's what the usual guesses be.
That's real. So where you originally from?
Ocala, Florida.
Ocala in the motherfucking house down here in Gainesville, Florida, man. That's real, dog. How would you say the rap scene is down there in Ocala, Florida? Is it hard for an up and coming artist to get support, or do they fucking with you?
I mean, it's a little hard because you gotta kind of know people. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So like, you don't really like know many people. Many people don't really fuck with you, but if your shit like bumping, you'll have a few that will follow you. But it's kind of like a who you know kind of game. I feel like.
Right. It ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like with anything in life too, like even jobs and shit. It is who you know. Now, how your network is, man. I seen you had a video that versatile. Is that what we call? I checked your videos out, man. I see you been working, so that's a plus. That's an A plus. How your network is in the city? Like, what you doing the network right now?
I mean, really what I do is I go to showcases. I reach out on Instagram. I go when I'm inside showcases. I get artists, hook up with them, get their Instagram, get their connects, I have a few people say, hey, like, you know, trying to do a feature, you want to get on this song, want to do a remix, want to do freestyle, like, you know, just hitting up different people from different cities, trying to get different sounds to match with my sound to make something, you know, different.
Right. Okay. What makes you so different from the millions of rappers that's out there rapping right now? That you would say.
Most times I rap, or from like rapping or written, cause I do freestyle a lot and I freestyle frequently. But if I do a written, most times it's from something that's on my head or that's on my mind. So most times if I'm like rapping or written, like it's not just like bullshitting. And sometimes even when I'm freestyling, it'll start coming from the heart and it won't be no bullshit. I start talking about shit that I've been through, shit in my past, shit I'm going through. So most times I'm rapping, it's coming from a real place instead of like, you know, talking about I'm doing this, mugging that nigga, shooting this person, popping that person, like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. Would you say when you going now? What's your form like? What's the BD Nate starter pack like for him to get in the studio and pretty much do his thing? What's the BD Nate starter kit? Yeah, the starter kit. What he need, the essentials that he need when he get in that studio and to make him comfortable and bring that oomph about you.
Well, like every artist need a fire-ass beat. Also, you need I say you need a studio that make you feel like, you know, you can be comfortable, you can be at home. Not somebody looking at you kind of like judging you from your sound and what you're rapping on. Like some people, like, you know, you come in there and you might have like a little R&B flow and look at you like, well, you got to like know that studio ain't on that. But like, you know, if you want to be a studio that welcome all artists, you gotta have an ear for all types of music. I listen to country sometimes. I be jamming to that shit.
That's
Cause
right.
like, you know, like it helped me get a different look on music, so I could put some country shit inside my junk. And I got a whole countryside fuck with me now, cause I got the sound. You feel me?
That's real. It's funny that you say, you know, that comfortability in the studio, because that's what we here at 6 o'clock studio is all about. And by not having people in your sessions too, because we do private sessions too. So you ever been in a session when you looked out there and niggas was out there laughing? And they might not even been laughing at you.
Yeah,
but it's just like,
damn, what these niggas?
Huh?
Yeah, so like, you like, the way y'all laugh, like y'all was having 2 minutes ago and I was out there with y'all.
You know what I mean? Y'all trying to have it. I can throw your whole vibe off. Or being in studios where the engineer is like this. You behind him and he like this, rapping with his back. He like on his phone with his back towards you. Kind of make you feel like, damn, this nigga ain't in no much.
Paying no attention.
You ever had that happen to you?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what we specialize in, man. Making the artist feel comfortable where you ain't gotta, you know, feel like, damn, I can't even get in my shit. So, how long have you been making music and what made you get into it?
I've been doing it probably going on about 3 years now. And honestly, what made me get into it was an old friend. Like I said, I be freestyling all the time. So I was like, you know, bullshit freestyling. Like, you know, spitting this, spitting that. And he started saying, bro, you need to rap for real.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what you talking about? He said, like, yo freestyle like raw as shit. Like, you need to, like, do something with that for real, for real. I said, man, you tripping. He was like, nah, like, we do it for real. And he was like, he had like a bunch of written that he was doing ever since middle school. So we just kind of like found a studio and just kind of hopped into it and started trying to find our way to get our music out there and get something going.
Now, was it hard for you to get a buzz in your city?
A little bit, but like at the same time, when we started doing it, that's when like the showcases started coming up. So like as soon as like we seen showcases, we hopping on. Like, you know, we had to make sure we end up. We got people from Gainesville that come down to the showcases in Ocala, so we making sure that like, you know, like what's the word, networking with them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, getting their Instagram and stuff like that. And after a while, like we started getting people from Gainesville, like, you know, saying like, you know, us and stuff like that. So it wasn't as tough, but it was a little work. I
remember being back. You remember OCE? What that shit was called?
Yeah,
OEC.
yeah.
OEC. You remember OEC?
Yeah.
You ever did some OEC? And Cloud9. You ain't never been to Cloud9, have you?
Man,
how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay.
I was just at the age that I could go to Cloud9. So like, you know, the thing happened and they shut it down. So
Cloud9 was where it was at back then, man.
I heard it was always popping.
So I see that like 9 months ago you dropped 24 Hoes.
Bitch, I'm from Florida. Where the shit go to fuck
What
down.
was Tenacity? How you say his name?
Tenacity. You know,
Yeah, man. What's the inspiration behind the 24 holes?
I'm not gonna lie, it's freestyle, man.
You freestyle that bit? You
That's
did
the
your
freestyle.
shit on that bit,
My
dog.
little brother to the booth. My little brother be rapping too and stuff like that. I told him, like, he got talent. I said, man, you need to get serious. Like, I got, like, I think about two freestyles with him.
Okay.
And I said, your music bump, bro. I said, like, I'll take you to the studio with me. Like, you gotta be serious. And I brought him to the studio.
Your blood brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
My daddy.
Okay, bet. Y'all boy did y'all thing on it. So when you go on these shows, man, they don't do no research about it, dog. You know it ain't real, dog. They can't name some shit that you already boom boom. You know that shit ain't real. Do you punch in when you freestyling, or you just freestyle the whole thing?
Doesn't gotta run the whole thing through.
Damn.
Even when written, like when I'm writing something, I'm like rehearsing every line after I make a new line, and I'm like doing the whole thing over again. After I'm done with it, if I ain't go to the studio within that week, I'm like literally rapping it every day. So then by the time I go to the studio, I probably don't need my phone to rap it, so I can do one take. If I mess up, let me go back and do this again. I need to like hit that a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, like I go to the studio, I say, "Hey, the name is the one take." So I say it to my again because it's
one take and we up.
Yes, sir.
Man, I also see like at least around about 10 months ago, you was in Onus in Tampa doing shows. What all shows? Let the people know what all shows that you've been doing, man, lately. Have you done any since that show? What's it called, Onus?
It was a group called On Us.
On Us. Okay.
Us. And that's the group that my old friend was inside of, but I'm not really a part of the group no more.
Mm-hmm.
I still like, support them everything they do.
Real.
But yeah, back then, that's when I was with Ella Promotions.
Okay.
I don't know if you know about Ella, but shout out to Ella. But he had put me on. I went down there, I did a show, and I didn't know that it was a contest, and I won first place. And first place was a paid show by Ella.
Okay.
So after that, I got an Instagram, and like he'll hit me up every time. Hey man, we got showcase 8.
So you got paid. If you don't mind us asking, let's get in your pocket a little bit. How much you got paid for that show, my boy?
It was about $250.
That's a good rate. Imagine if you do 20 of them bitches every week. Ooh, that would have ran it up on the 250.
It was going on. I was tripping. Cause it was something different. Cause like I said, like coming from Ocala, like wasn't really much support. So when I got there, like people were really fucking with the shit. And, like I got first place. What the fuck? Then I got a paid show.
How it made you feel to get that check?
Man,
be real. What you spent it on? I know you ain't blow no more. That what you spent it on? Did you do the Kodak spread with the 250? That real. I thought my nigga had to hit that bitch in the camera and show these bitches. Cause nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know niggas that been grinding for 10, 20 years still ain't got a paid show. So for you to win first place, that should tell you something. That's motivation. Did it motivate you?
It did. That's why I got to get in the studio, man. That's why I went and did 24 holes, did it from the heart freestyle. And now I got some more written that I'm about to go drop soon. I'm actually gonna start working on my mixtape.
Okay.
Put that together in 2022. I said it's the year that I'm gonna actually start working on music and trying to get it where I want it to be. So it's the year that you gonna see the name BD Nate popping up. I'm coming.
And since you jumped into that, you getting ready to mixtape, I was gonna ask a little later in the interview if you had any upcoming projects or any shows or even any deals on the table, any music videos finna come out. You said you got a mixtape finna get ready to drop. Let the people know what that bit called, cause we want to stream that immediately.
The first one probably gonna be called Chosen Child.
Okay, this your first mixtape?
Yeah, it'll be the first one I ever did. First one I dropped. That'll probably be all like every like song I've done from the start.
Okay.
To probably where I'm at recently. And then the second one that I'm starting to work on, that I'm like writing stuff to right now, is called No Censor.
Okay.
So
how you gonna promote it? Like where you gonna push it at?
Well, I'm getting it on all platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm probably gonna go down to Tampa, Orlando, like go to different cities and just try to promote it that way, push it through Instagram, do some more shows in Tampa if I need to, get my name out there some more and just.
Are you doing digital copies? Or are you just online?
I just go on YouTube and just usually drop like that.
You gonna drop them on YouTube too? Then make sure to free game that you link in, cause we can get you on live mixtape, my mixtapes, spin reel, all them bitches that are streaming on each one of them because it's gonna be essential. You know what I mean? So moving along, do you got any local music influences? Like who local? We gonna start off locally first. Who was you listening to from the Ocala and surrounding area region that might have influenced you?
I would say probably Young Flex and Ammo.
Okay. Shouts out to them boys. Young Flex. And I heard both of their music.
Yeah, they slide.
What about Famous?
Famous wise, recently it's been Fredo Bang. I recently heard really start listening to the music. I like the sound.
I like Fredo Bang.
Yeah.
Is there any artists you want to work with locally?
I would want to work with ZG Ammo.
Okay.
Young Flex.
That boy be sliding too.
They do.
That boy be sliding.
Them boys got some bars, man.
Now, is BD Nate charging for features and shows?
At the moment, I would say I'm not, because I'm still trying to get my name out there, and I ain't too proud to say it.
That's real. What would it take for an artist because they gonna see this interview? They're like, damn, I like to be in that, man. Let me get the nigga. What would it take to get him on the track?
Just hit me up. Hit my IG up. BD Nate. Hit me up on Facebook.
Go ahead, tag your Facebook, tag your IG.
The thing I have Facebook, IG, BD Nate. And really, any one of the platforms hit me up, I'm going to see you.
That's real. See, my dog said he ain't too proud to, you know what I'm saying, work with y'all, man. He ain't too, arrogant. My boy gonna get in that, if it makes sense, he gonna get in that paint with you, boy.
Yes,
do you feel like, it's competition when you get on these tracks with different artists? Do you feel like, damn, man, this nigga ate me up? You ever got ate up on the track? You ever ate you? You can be real now.
I'm trying to think. Hey.
Anybody ever got on the track and made you say, damn, boy, I gotta rewrite my verse?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was, who was it? It was Los G. If you want to do, I still rap with Los G. I still fuck with him frequently. Shout out to Los G.
Shout out to him.
But it was Los G and Shaq.
Them boy made you be like, damn, boy, I gotta go y'all got me fucked up.
Like the way they was hitting it, like they were making sense what they were saying, and I listened to my shit. I said, what the fuck I'm talking about? So I said, hold on, bro. Nah, y'all can't do that shit, bro.
That real, dog. That real.
Go back and get that shit right.
Now, since you've been doing music, what has been one of your most biggest and most memorable accomplishments, and how has it made you feel?
Winning first place in Tampa.
How it made you feel? We touched bases on that, but
yeah.
Just tell them how it made you feel and why it made you feel like that.
Cause first off, I went down to, I'm thinking it's just regular showcase. So it was a song that I just made called Tokyo Freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of my favorite songs at the time. So I had a show mix with it. And when I did it, everybody in there was fucking with it. So it turned me up even more. So I'm in there showing my ass, doing my jump. And I see the judges over there. I'm showing off to them. I'm just thinking they just let the judge and tell you if you did good or not. I'm not thinking it's a contest.
Right.
So after we get done, they go telling who won this one. I'm and they say B Nate first place. I said, it was a contest? And they're like, yeah, you won. I said, what I win? And they say, you want to pay your show? I'm like, okay, shit, win.
That's real.
I'm getting paid to perform again. Talk to me. What's going on? They said, hit up on Instagram. It'll tell you the details.
And they actually paid you?
Yeah.
That's real.
I was surprised. Cause low key, I didn't think it was gonna fall through.
But it fell through with it.
He said, hey, I'm gonna get you in on this night because I think it'll be a crowd coming in. He said, I'm gonna say you hosting. He said, I got a few more artists coming through.
Mm-hmm.
He said, so and you'll perform probably in the middle of the night when it's the livest, and then he did me right.
What was the biggest crowd that you performed in front of?
Probably was in Tampa.
Okay. Was you nervous? Did you get the BG? Did you feel like, damn, I gotta take a shit real quick?
The first time,
BG.
it was kind of like that. Man, I need some drinks.
I need some in me, bitch.
Real quick.
That real.
Like after I got up there, like like started moving with it. Like I just warm up the tune, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm here. Like if you don't like it, fuck it. You gonna sit here and look, but you can walk out.
That's real. Now, are you registered? Like you don't be in my ASCAP?
Nah, not yet.
But it's coming, right? You know about it.
Yes, sir.
The copyright pro. Okay, well, make sure, even if whoever you go through, because I know you mentioned streams earlier, and shouts out to streams too. So the streams watchers, man, shouts out to you because you grew at what you do. But we also do similar, you know what I mean, with artist development classes too. Make sure that if you do need them essentials, though, you lock in, bro, for a reasonable price. Even we bust that bit down the middle of bank payment. It's essential to learn this music business for all the new artists, because that's how we get paid off them streams.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That's how we get paid off them royalties, by learning little stuff, and it's gonna carry you. Like I got notes in my phone and passwords for days from each one of these bitches. ASCAP, BMI, Sound Exchange, man, I can just go on and on. You know what I mean? So that is essential. Now, being a male artist out of Ocala, Florida, is it hard to get that recognition that you need? Do they be hating on artists over that way? Like, is the hate real, or are they real supportive?
I mean, I would say it's not as much as hate. It's just that they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
That's real.
Like that's really how it really goes. So it's like like if they fuck with you, like your sound, they'll listen to you. They might shout you out here and there, but other than that, they don't fuck with you. They just don't fuck with you.
How would you describe your style?
My style, I like the way I like to get on beats. I like to flow with a beat. Like if a beat got like a real good, like nice little flow, got a nice little bass that come in with it. I like a beat that I can switch my flow up on multiple times. Like Versatile was a beat that I was switching my flow up, so it's called Versatile. So like beats that I'm able to just do multiple things on, like just like get real creative.
So you say you've been doing music for 3 years. In them 3 years, how, if you could tell your younger self from 3 years ago anything in anything involving this rap game, what would you tell yourself?
Keep writing. Keep writing. Keep writing. Save it. Get a notepad and keep writing. Because I had so many songs that have broken, and I had so many raps and the things that I lost.
And you lost them?
Yes.
And you need them business for copyright purposes. You do. Damn, you should have been.
Some of them could have been.
Damn, that should make you mad, don't it? I got so many rap songs lost. I was like, damn, why I ain't copyright these bitches real fast?
Piss it off real quick.
That's real. And don't sleep on yourself.
Nope. Keep on writing and just keep on doing what you're doing.
What song are you promoting as of right now today?
Tokyo Remix.
Okay. Now, do you have any songs that you got a producer? Any songs you did any original beats off of?
No, not as of now.
Make sure you put that on your bucket list, because them is going to be essential to you being able to monetize your music. Free game again, if y'all listening. Make sure you're trying to get as many original beats. I know YouTube is the first go-to, because we all love YouTube. Free for profit, blase, but when you ready to really take that, put that foot on the gas, try to get a producer to make you some content. And then also, free game, know that, get the paperwork behind that beat. Unless they're going to make that bitch right there in front of your face and erase that bitch afterward, get the paperwork behind your beat. Most sites you go on Instagram, they going to tell you what the basic and the for unlimited and the for you to own, they're gonna tell you everything. They're gonna bust that bitch down for you. If you get signed to any record label right now today, who would it be?
That's a good one. Honestly, I probably want to be signed to Kevin Gates record label.
Gates, okay. You gonna have a feather in your head. My boy gonna be in tune with his inner realness.
Go got the Indian going on.
You gonna get in tune with your inner Cherokee.
Chickasaw tribe.
That Chickasaw?
Yes,
that's the tribe you from?
Yes, sir.
That boy know his tribe and all. Yeah, man. Gates the guy for you, man. Why would you sign with Gates?
I like his flow. Like I like the way like he can rap on beats and he can also do like the kind of like sing rap thing. So like the way he can get versatile on beats and like also what he raps about. He also raps about what he's been through in his past. What like he got him to where he is today.
Right.
And like he kind of keep it real. So I kind of relate to him.
To Gates. Anybody else? Have you ever been signed locally or?
No.
Okay. Now, I heard you say earlier that you had a group.
Yeah.
Why did you branch off?
Because it was like whenever you're with a group, everything you do has to be a group decision.
Right.
So if the group is not willing to do something, you can't just say, okay, forget the group, I'm going to do it.
Right,
because what's the point of the group?
Right. That's real.
So I wanted to start dropping music on YouTube, start putting music out there, start spreading my stuff out. Some of them didn't want to do that. So if I'm doing songs with you and I wanted to drop them and you're not wanting to drop them and you're on the songs,
it's conflict of interest.
Yeah, and you ain't getting no variety, nobody hearing your sound, nobody know who you are, because you got songs in there in the vault. No one's ever heard them. You show them to your close friends and that's it.
Yeah.
So
that's what sucks. And you done put some hard ass shit on it.
Yeah, like
you niggas ain't trying to put this shit.
Bitch, you don't want to show nobody.
You done been in rap beef? Have you been in rap beef? Have you got into any beef with any rappers?
Nah.
No rap beef yet? Doing pretty darn good. But you said you don't rap about shooting and killing and all that shit, or do you?
I have one song that
You spinning Ben on that? Who you smoking on? Who you smoking on that song?
I got one song that I was talking about some shit on, but
who you was smoking on?
when I wrote that bitch, what happened? I heard the beat and I actually wrote the hook for a friend of mine, but basically he was like, he said, nah, I'm good. You slide that bitch. So I said, all right, fuck it. So I reversed it, slid it, went to the studio. I said, shit, I got this. Drop it.
Mm-hmm.
And then dropped it.
So we're gonna hit rewind for a minute. What is the BD Nate starter kit again for when he go in the studio? Do you need that drink in? Do you need that gas in? Or do you go in that bitch sober and drop them hits?
I mean, I can go in that bitch high and drop it. Or
what would you prefer? When you make your best content, how is your mindset? Are you inebriated or are you just like, hey, I'm on point. It's me right now.
I think it's more when I'm on point because that's when I'm really I'm finna feel this bitch. I'm finna go in. But when I drink or I get high, I'm gonna okay, I'll just chill. Let me go in here. Got probably a little lazy tone, so it ain't coming in as hard as it should if I was up energetic. Let's get it.
Since you've been doing music for these past 3 years, how much money has the great BD Nate spent? Roughly, how much money you think you done spent on this shit? This shit get expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Expensive.
Mm-hmm.
How much money you think you done put down? How much paper you done put down on this shit, my boy? Because it's all an investment. Studio time, beats, clothes, weed. I got to do it all to shit that fire.
I said probably about around maybe 2 bands.
Okay.
Around 2 bands.
Probably higher than that because with your smoke intake. You probably, because you gotta, I'm like, damn, I gotta get my vibe. You just said it to show, I need a drink or something.
I got to.
Probably spent about a cool 4-5.
Yeah, including the weed, yeah, it's gonna slide though.
We ain't even put the clothes and the gas money in there.
Yeah, because the gas money, boy, around Illinois ain't cheap.
Woo.
Yeah.
Big expensive. Have any shots out that you want to give? I heard you say you was a father. You a father? How many kids you got?
Got 3.
You got 3. My boy went out here. You real BD Nate. BD. No, I can't talk shit, but I got some kids. But listen, man, you wanna give your kids a shout out, man, or you know what I mean? Cause they gonna see daddy. I don't care they on YouTube or TikTok, they gonna see daddy on that, but you wanna go ahead and shout them out?
Man, shout out to my little boy Noah. Shout out to Leah. Shout out to Lil J.
Now how is it when like juggling, you know, doing this rap shit and being a daddy?
My kids rap with me.
They can rap?
They got a song on my YouTube page.
Come on, man.
It's called BD Noah. He was about 3 years old. He was really there saying some words.
See, and baby Leah?
Yeah.
So you had your kids and you ever been to the studio with you?
Yeah. I went
Okay.
to the studio with my daughter one time.
How that make you feel, man? They see you working.
Like seeing them rap, like it kind of, I was like, they really like be seeing me at the house freestyling and like just caught on to what I do, and then go inside things. Just like my daughter, I never knew she could rap. And so one day she said, "I want to go to the studio with you." I said, "Girl, you can't rap. Chill out." She was like, "Yeah, I can. Turn the beat on."
How old she?
She about 7 when
She the Royce? Who the Royce?
I ain't gonna lie. Well, no, she got Noah. She got Noah. Noah 4 years old now. But
Noah rapping at 4?
He was rapping at 3.
Come on, Noah.
He was rapping at 3.
Noah. Boy, you wrong.
He was rapping at 3.
That's real. No, so Noah got it right now? Who gonna carry the torch? Who gonna be the great BD Nate Jr.?
Last time I talked about going to the studio, Leah told me she didn't want to go. So I said, "You done?"
Leah done had a little
I don't wanna
spurt.
rap.
She done.
He had a good rap. But no, if you turn on something on YouTube and you hear it, and you ain't spitting on it by the first 4 seconds, you gonna take the whole beat.
And go ham.
Go ham.
So it really haven't been a problem with you juggling being a father and rapping right now. You can say that.
Not really, because, I always make sure that my kids come first. So if I got to cancel a studio session, got to cancel something I got going on, because my kids got to be watching, my kids need me. Hey, we got to go on the hold, because my kids come first.
Man, salute to you for that, man. A lot of us we gonna go to the studio. Sorry, baby mama. I can't watch. Salute to you, for real. So listen, man, you on child support?
Yes, sir.
Damn it, man. They got us. And we still, whoever baby mama is, listen, this man just says rich shit. No matter what, I'm going to watch, even if I have to cancel some shit, I'm going to still watch little baby Leah and little Noah. You know what I'm saying? So he got a Bible name. Mm-hmm. Who picked the name? You did?
Nah, mama did that.
Okay. I'm still gonna watch little Noah, I'm still coming to the ark, and the ark gonna get built, baby mama. Take my boy off of child support. I said it here at the RapDen. But nah, man, listen, man. It was a pleasure having you in the RapDen, my guy, man. Listen, y'all make sure y'all follow my boy BD Nate, man. Anything you want to say to the people as we closing out?
Man, y'all go out to follow the IG BD Nate, man. Follow me on Instagram. Facebook, Nathaniel Howard. And man, hey, y'all be easy. Be
you
safe.
On TikTok?
Huh?
You on TikTok?
Yeah, I got one. It's called BDNT.
Okay, y'all follow my boy on TikTok too. And
yeah,
if
on there too.
For any promoters or any sponsors or anybody that want to invest in a book BD Nate, what's the Gmail?
Gmail is bd.nate352@gmail.com.
And you heard it here first on the RapDen interview show. Listen, like I said before, this segment was sponsored by Papo's Pop-Up Shop and Exotic Pop. We have right over there to the left of me, the right of y'all. 43rd White Chest Bleed Lotions, Aloha Liquor Store. Make sure you go up there. I'm not going to say it no more. And Fragrant Candle Co. So listen, man, this is how we doing. This is how we rocking like cutoff stockings at the RapDen. And bitch, we out.
Hey, man, it be Nate. Word. Hey, I'm at the RapDen, but hey, look, we out. Alright, let's slide. Word.
This beat hot, so I had to jump up on it. Fuck that frontin' nigga, show me my opponent. You left your chick lonely, so I had to bone it. I beat it up 2:30 in the morning, man. I'm a real bad dude, and your chick say she likes snapbacks and tattoos. So what was a guy like me to do? I had to show off, so I just showed my jewels. Yeah, she like that, so she gonna write back. I'm only talking to her cause I know her ass fat, but I can't pillow talk, might be a rat. Oh hell nah, now I gotta get the strap, or I could use that big bitch that's in my lap. I'm about to lay your ass down for a dirt nap, and I ain't flagging bitch, so it ain't no cap. Punch you in your shit, give your ass a baby gap. And this shit keep going, while my team always winning cause we keep on scoring. And my ice so cold you would swear it was snowing. And my pockets on extra large, call it Samoan. You know, nigga, this shit just in me. My cousin driving a stick, well bitch I'm driving a Hemi. And when I hit the highway I'm doing way over 50. She a freak while I drive, she wanna